Good afternoon. I am the former president of the Institute of Social Proctology, and at the moment, my membership has been suspended because I didn't pay my membership dues, but nor did anybody else. In fact, I am the sole member of the Institute, and I've issued a show cause notice to myself as to how I could be suspended from being the president of an institute which only exists in my imagination. And now I do apologize profusely for the sexual harassment. I'm very sorry if anybody felt they'd been sexually harassed or sexually debased by my conduct as president of the August Institute of Social Proctology, which I can tell you, it wasn't set up for the purpose of sexual harassment. It is social proctology is a scientific discipline, just like proctology. Proctology concerns itself with the asshole. You have very smart people who figure out how to make your asshole work better, or avoid colon cancer or prostate cancer. Proctology is a very useful thing. And social proctology is just as useful. Potentially, it is just as useful. And it's true. I mean, I don't want to. I point at academic assholes or journalistic assholes or ideological assholes. I point at them from a safe distance. I don't actually stick my finger somewhere smelly. I did. I've never done that, and I do feel that the charge that I sexually harassed or even abused myself when I was the president of the Institute of Social Proctology. I think it's I think it doesn't look at the whole picture. What you have to understand is that Me Too, it's gone too far. I mean, consider the attempt that you have at the moment to undermine the Trump presidency by saying, oh, he's a friend of Epstein and, young prostitutes who did what prostitutes do, even though they're young. By the way, they earn more money when they're young. Something like that. I'm not a prostitute. If it is really true, and in fact, I made the complaint. I haven't been touched down there ever since my divorce. If I was touched down there, you know, it's my no place. It's wrong. It's wrong. It doesn't matter how old I am. I may be in my 60s. I may not. I may actually be Beyonce, which is 18. Well, not 18, but maybe 22. I look like her, didn't I? It's Beyonce. But be that as it may, the fact of the matter is that there are serious allegations against me, and I stepped aside as president of the Institute of Social Proctology. And that was because the neighbor's cat, you know, had jumped through the window, and yeah, it was plausible that the neighbor's cat could actually increase the membership of the institute because that cat was fucking slut. Yeah, he'd be around the houses, all over the place. Slut. Yeah. And basically, we need money. Without membership dues, the Institute of Social Proctology simply, it will wither on the vine. On the vine. I'm sorry, not the wine, but the vine. But anyway, now the serious aspect of what I want to talk to you today about is the latest publication from the Institute, which is titled geometrical frustration in their ghazals of Ghalib. What's that mean? Nothing at all. At all. Ghalib had talent. So did Rudyard Kipling. Ghalib wrote good Urdu. People say he wrote good Farsi, but the Iranians kind of going, yeah, yeah, not really, mate. No, fuck off. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, this is a guy from Delhi who, that's how people. I come from Delhi. It's how people talk. It's Kadi Boli. It's okay. It's a bit Persianate. Um, so what? Now, in my latest volume, I give you actual rhyming sonnets which aren't stupid of Ghalib. Ghalib wasn't stupid. Yeah, he's trying not to be stupid. That's why, I mean, maybe if he had lived into the 20th century, he'd have been Gulzar. Maybe, maybe. Yeah. He'd have been writing songs for Bollywood. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. But he was really interested in a type of. It's not Kalam, it's not philosophy of the Aristotelian sense, precisely because it's Akbari, it's about geometrical frustration, it's about incompossibility, it's about Barzak as Alam al Mittal, the imaginal realm. It's, come on, it's stuff. If you grew up in Delhi, and then you grow old. Actually, New Delhi, it was very compartmentalized. I was like Madrasi. I go Madrasi school. I didn't. I went to St. Columba. And, it was compartmentalized. But everybody loves, anybody who's lived in Delhi, they love Delhi. It is the city of the heart. Dil, Dil wali log hain. And, what can I say? Ghalib is just like me. And Ghalib is also just like you. Even though you're much smarter than me, much younger, good looking, and all that, he's like everybody from the city of the heart. ये कहना था